Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. I'm Brooklyn and today I'm going to be talking about my work in progress. So in one of my last videos, I had asked if you guys would like to hear about my work in progress, and since I only have 14 subscribers, 3 of you commented and said that you would like to hear about it. So I took that as a resounding yes, and here we are. So the reason that I want to talk about my work in progress isn't to just share information with you, but it's just to kind of hold me accountable, because I think that if no one knows about your work in progress, then it's hard to feel that sense of commitment to your project. I think that the more people you tell, the more committed you can be to your project. So I'm going to start off by talking about the genre. So it is romance. I had originally thought that it was going to be YA, but then I realized that that wasn't what I wanted to write, and it wasn't really what I had set up the novel to be. So even before, I did not do any planning for this novel. I just kind of dove in and wrote the first couple chapters, and as I wrote the characters, I realized that they were not characters in a YA novel. These characters are between the ages of 28 and 30. It's a little bit more, they're kind of older, more mature. So it's not that kind of coming of age thing that YA has. So we have our main character, who originally I had wanted to make this a best friends to lovers romance novel. And it did not turn out that way. So I wrote and I realized that I liked the other love interest better than the best friend. So our main character takes a love interest to try and get over her infatuation with her best friend, and I ended up liking him a lot more than the best friend. The best friend is likable, but he's not likable as a love interest for the character because of how their relationship is and the fact that he didn't know she was in love with him, and it's just this big thing. So that's what it is now, and I'm thinking about writing a love triangle between her, the best friend, and this other love interest, but we're kind of going to see where that goes. So I didn't even tell you what this project is called. It is called Project Delta. That is because there's the love triangle element, and in the Greek alphabet, delta is triangle. So that's what I named it. It's kind of the cheesy name. My working title is Worst Ways to Love. So I don't know if I'm going to use that title or not. It was just kind of a line I picked out of one of the chapters that I really, really liked. And I don't know, I just kind of ran with it. So we'll see if that sticks. Likely it is not going to stick, but that's fine. So I'll tell you a bit about it, I guess. Our main character is in love with her best friend. It seems to be unrequited love. She has been in love with them since they were kids. They've been best friends since they were kids. And now he's getting married. He got engaged. Our book starts off with him getting engaged. She's torn up about it, and she thinks, what am I going to do? So she's had kind of a lack of love interests in her past. She's had boyfriends, but it didn't really work out, and partially I think that it's due to the fact that she's so in love with her best friend. So that infatuation has kind of stopped her from pursuing any real love interest in her life, and that's problematic for her. And I'm thinking that I'm going to make the book less about her falling in love with him, because she's already in love with him, and more about her trying to get over her love for him and make room for new love in her life. Because I think that the main kind of issue with this character, our main character, is that her love for her best friend is impeding her ability to find love elsewhere. So instead of this best friends to lovers thing, that's what I think the main element is going to be. So her best friend is getting married. She is upset about it, and her roommate / girl best friend decides that she needs a distraction. So they go, she meets this guy, and they go home, and then she thinks it's just going to be a one-time thing. But it turns out that they actually really like each other. So they decide to give it a try, see where things go, but he has some baggage from his past that not only is going to put a strain on their relationship, but it also is putting her in actual danger. So there's that aspect of it as well. And what I think is, I still want to have a bit of a love triangle element to the story, but I think that it's going to be a little bit less. So at some point in the story, I think that her love interest is going to have to leave due to this baggage in his past. He's going to have to leave, and they're not going to be able to be together anymore. And when that happens, her best friend kind of swoops in and is there and is kind of helping her through it. And my plan from the beginning was that his marriage was not going, or his engagement was not going to go anywhere. So his engagement was so rushed, and he had only been dating her for a very short amount of time. And our main character was kind of thinking, why are you getting engaged so fast? Like, what's your rush? And that's going to play into the story as well with the best friend of our main character. So his engagement is going to end, and I think they're going to be kind of forced together by the fact that his engagement ends, her relationship ends with her love interest because he has to leave, and they're going to get pushed together by those facts. And they're going to try their relationship out because that's just kind of what happened, you know? And I think that she needs that to be able to get over him, because she's been in love with him for so long that if she doesn't try, I think that there's no way she's going to be able to get over him. So that's my plan. They get forced together, they try to make it work, and they can't. So they go back to being friends. It's just kind of like a bump in the road in their relationship, and I think their relationship needs that. They need to be able to get over that to continue with their friendship, because if they don't, then there are, Raven especially, or our main character especially, is always going to wonder, what if? So somehow I'm planning to bring back the love interest, and then they get to live happily ever after. So, and so does the best friend. He's gonna find some kind of love interest as well. So my main concern here is that maybe the plot is too weird, like it doesn't follow a normal romance novel plot. So I'd love to hear your opinion on that, because I don't know if I should just take out the love triangle with the best friend altogether and just have the main character's conflict that she needs to get over her infatuation with him. And I can still have her love interest have to leave and come back. But I just don't really know what to do there, so we'll see. But yes, so I think my main problem right now is I'm having a little bit of trouble with that fact, and I'm having trouble with the pacing, and just with, I didn't plot at all for the book, and it's just a little bit of a mess right now, but we'll see. I'm at about 30,000 words with another 10,000 kind of like waiting in the wings, so it's not bad. I mean, that's only about halfway, but I think I'm only gonna write my first draft with about 50 to 60,000, and then I'm going to flesh it out and add in my second draft, because I think that I need to take a break from it for a while. But yes, so that is my work in progress. Please let me know what you think about it, because I would love some feedback, and especially on the plot points there. So let me know in the comments. Somebody had also mentioned, because I had said that I was planning on writing a fantasy novel at some point. So I want to do it for NaNoWriMo in November. I'm planning to outline after I'm done this romance novel. I don't know, are you supposed to outline before NaNoWriMo? Or are you supposed to outline during? Let me know in the comments, because I don't know anything about NaNoWriMo. I've never done it before. If you have, let me know, and let me know what you did. So I am planning on outlining that after I'm finished the romance novel, and then I don't have a plan for the fantasy novel though. I don't really know anything about it. I've kind of been like trying not to think about it, because if I think about it too much, then I'm going to start writing it or start plotting it instead of writing my romance novel, which I don't want to do. I want to finish this novel. So that's that. That's pretty much the end. I don't really have too much more to say about it, other than I'm really excited to finish it, and I'm really excited to hear your guys' feedback on it. So please let me know what you think. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and please leave a comment telling me about your works in progress, because I'd love to hear about them. I love hearing about other people's works and being able to support each other and talk about them. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!